evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement at Drury University. Commencement is an important and special occasion, both a conclusion and a beginning. For more than 140 years, Drury University has provided the best in liberal learning and professional education in the service of what Aristotle called phronesis, or practical wisdom. Today, phronesis calls us to new heights of global and civic engagement, cultivating the intellectual experiences that lead to more meaningful contributions in our regional, national, and global communities. We begin this evening with the professional. The wearing of academic regalia and the form of the ceremony are parts of a time-honored tradition dating back to the medieval period. This tradition celebrates the historic community of scholars that the newest members of the class of 2020 are prepared to join. They now enter the hall, led by Mace Bearer Dr. Regina Waters, President of the University Dr. Tim Cloyd, and Board of Trustee member Terry Reynolds. Please rise for the procession of the class of 2020.
May we pause for a word of prayer as we begin. Gracious and loving God, we gather this evening with a spirit of great joy in celebration of this graduating class. In a time of anxiety and fear in the face of the pandemic, we come together to affirm the power of hope. These candidates for graduation represent great hope for our future, and we are deeply grateful. We celebrate in all of the growth that they have experienced on their educational journey at Drury. We give thanks for the remarkable commitments of faculty, staff, mentors, and friends who helped along the way. We remember with admiration the sacrifices of family members who were so critical to the achievement of this worthy goal, and we offer our thanksgiving for the service these graduates will provide in the future as they go out into a world that needs their gifts. With gladness of heart on this beautiful day, I offer this prayer in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. You may be seated.
Welcome, graduates, to the celebration of this important achievement in your lives. We are called by the mission of Drury University to seek our best selves, to open our mind to a diversity of views and peoples, and to use knowledge meaningfully to engage in the global community. In the years ahead, it is our wish that you will look back on this day as a noble reminder of the quest for meaning, for understanding, and for the humanity that characterized your time at Drury. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the lectern Dr. Cloyd, who will offer his words of greeting this evening.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone here today to this 2020 summer graduation ceremony and to preside over these commencement exercises. Let me first begin by offering you my most sincere congratulations on the completion of your degree. While your time as a Drury student may be coming to an end, you will be a Drury alum forever. I commend you on your resilience in the face of adversity. Graduates, we are exponentially proud of what you have accomplished. We are proud of the sacrifices you've made to earn a university degree, and we are proud that you did not waver in your goal. You too should be filled with pride this day as you fulfill a promise you made to yourselves to find the strength, the courage, and the confidence to unlock your fullest potential. As we look out into the audience, I see family and friends who have offered their help and support while you have worked to complete your degree. For all of those here with you today who helped you reach this goal, please join me now in a round of applause for them. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party. Behind me on the platform, from your left to the right, is John Pope, President of the Drury Alumni Council, Terry Reynolds, a member of the Drury Board of Trustees, Beth Harville, Executive Vice President and Provost, and Dr. Regina Waters, Associate Provost. Please join me in welcoming these individuals here today. Now I would like to recognize members of the Board of Trustees and the Drury faculty. These are the individuals who make Drury education what it is: personalized, challenging, distinctively high in caliber. For all they have done to help our graduates reach this milestone, I would ask them to stand and to be recognized by all of us. faculty, and board members. Thank you. The veterans and military members living, working, and receiving their degree at Drury University are a valued and vital component of our campus community. We recognize and honor their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their families, and value their life experiences as broad and diverse as our faculty and our student body. Such students graduating from Drury who have served, and will be serving after graduation in the United States Armed Forces, and have been invited to wear a red, white, and blue honor cord at today's ceremony. In recognition of your service, I would like for all of us to stand and give you a round of applause. You may be seated. I now invite Dr. Regina Waters to present the candidates for the master's degree.
Good evening. The conferring of degrees is the traditional and recognized practice of accredited institutions of higher education. The degree of Master in Business Administration is conferred upon completion of a program of postgraduate study in the art and theory of management. Will the candidates for the Master in Business Administration degree please rise and remain standing? The degree of Master of Arts in Communication is conferred upon completion of a program of postgraduate study in the theory and practice of integrated communication and organizational leadership. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Communication degree please rise and remain standing? The degree of Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership is conferred upon completion of a postgraduate program in the philosophy, strategy, and principles of effective leadership of organizations dedicated to the advancement of our common good. Will the candidates for the Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership degree please rise and remain standing? The degrees of Master in Education are conferred upon completion of postgraduate accomplishment in the arts and science of teaching. Will the candidates for the Master in Education degree please rise and remain standing? To the 2020 candidates in the graduate programs, Drury University extends her congratulations, best wishes, and the blessings of Christo et Humanitati, that is, the blessing of Christ and humanity. Mr. President, the candidates who stand before you have met all of the requirements for master's degrees as indicated in their programs of study. The faculty has recommended that the degrees be conferred. I present them to you now for the conferral of their master's degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the State of Missouri, and by approval of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the master's degree, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto, a token of which you will now receive a diploma. Please be seated.
As directed by the marshals, please come forward to receive your diploma. Jessica Diane Dunn, Master of Arts in Communication. Rebecca Zierman, Master of Arts in Communication. Caitlin Schumacher, Master of Arts in Communication. Pusho Yang, Master of Business Administration. Samyuktha Himakumar, Master in Business Administration. Malachi Ezekiel Cobb, Master in Business Administration. Nicholas Joseph Birkin, Master in Business Administration. Jeremy L. Willman, Master in Business Administration. David Chet Blackburn, Master in Business Administration. Jessica Lynn Cook, Master in Business Administration. Heather B. Parker, Master in Business Administration. Ryan Keith, Master in Business Administration. Madeline Johnson, Master of Arts in Communication. Shelby Blakely, Master of Arts in Communication. Joshua D. Kennedy, Master in Education, Integrated Learning.
Melanie Foreman.
Melanie Foreman, Master in Education. Junae Townsend, Master in Education, Gifted Education. Jonathan Griffin Long, Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership. Cassie M. Binkley, Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership. Cynthia M. Beecher, Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership. Amber Michelle Mulligan, Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership. Amanda Lynn Kozad, Master of Nonprofit and Civic Leadership. Mary Elizabeth Schmidt, Master in Education, Instructional Leadership. Brian Haynes, Master in Education, Curriculum and Instruction.
Congratulations again. You may be seated. And now Dr. Waters will present the candidates for the undergraduate degree.
The associate degree is conferred in recognition for successful completion of prescribed programs of study. It represents significant achievement in the academic lives of those individuals who have earned it. The bachelor's degree, dating back to the medieval period of history, is conferred to individuals who have successfully completed a program of general and disciplinary studies as prescribed by the faculty. It represents significant achievement in the liberal arts and carries with it universal praise and distinction. To the associate and bachelor degree candidates of the class of 2020, Drury University extends her congratulations, best wishes, and blessings of Christo et Humanitati, that is, the blessings of Christ and humanity. Will the graduates of the class of 2020 who are to receive the associate's degree or the bachelor's degree please rise? Mr. President, the candidates who stand before you have been duly certified to receive degrees as indicated in the program. The faculty has recommended that the degrees be conferred. I present them to you now for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Missouri, and by approval of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the associate's or bachelor's degree with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto, a token of which you will now receive a diploma. Please be seated.
As directed by the faculty marshals, will you now come forward to receive your diploma? Felicia Hamilton, Bachelor of Science. Felicia's diploma is being presented by her mother, Sybil Hamilton, Office Assistant for Fort Leonard Wood Campus. Matthew Ryan Hestenes, Bachelor of Science. John Mason Miller, Bachelor of Science. Scott Farrell Foley, Bachelor of General Studies, magna cum laude. Diamond Cheyenne Albright, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Rachel Renee Boyshausen, Bachelor of Business Administration. Ashley Brooke Philpott, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Lucas Madison Bench, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Darius Eidos Mallet, Associate of Science. Jessica Dawn Sansusi, Associate of Science. Candace Dale Ray Live Oak, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Barbara J. Allen, Bachelor of Science. Donna A. Campbell, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Jordan Lindsay Forrester, Associate of Science. Linda Jean Parker, Associate of Science. Britton M. Lemoine, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Colton Hazelwood, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Emily Keyes, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Haley Herrera, Associate of Science. Adam Robert Benson, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Gail Marie Richardson, Bachelor of Science. Tanner Marple, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Talia Nicole Thompson, Associate of Science. Melissa Brianne Hawkins, Associate of Science. Melissa's diploma is being presented by her mother, Chantel Emerson, Academic Advisor, Southern Campuses. Jennifer Felton, Bachelor of Business Administration. Irish Rose Worley, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Michelle M. Bao, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Stephanie L. Austin, Bachelor of Science. Amy Melissa Jaquez, Associate of Science. Corey Ray Seidel, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Lomstein A. Morris, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Jasmine Weeks, Bachelor of General Studies, summa cum laude. Heather Lynn Marie Rentz, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Paige Evelyn Yarborough, Associate of Science. Ashley Nicole Joy Shine, Bachelor of Science. Courtney Nicole Jackson, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Allison Dawn Pope, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Pogue, Bachelor of Science. Ronald Vincent Roeto, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Ian Clemens Brown, Associate of Science. Tiffany Monique Andrea Knapp, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Valentina Keith, Associate of Science. Natalie Sarah Schachter, Bachelor of Science. Ashley Noble, Bachelor of Science. April Lynn Nash, Bachelor of Science. Angela Marie Brogue, Bachelor of Business Administration. Diana Bolanos, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Olga Olivia Gomez Rueda, Associate of Science. Ronnie Duane Campbell, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Kyle Johansson, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Jesse Charles Packwood, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Aaron Samuel Neighbor, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Noel Sanaceros, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Juan Castillo, Associate of Science, graduation with merit. Jose Campos, Associate of Science. Carly Ray McLean, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Melissa Sanchez, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Candice Marie Michelle Shaw, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Trinity Ann Van Swyver, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Kelly Aldaba Salas, Associate of Science. Maria Isel Trujillo, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Science. Brenda Yanez Lopez, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude.
Graduates, please rise. It is now time to mark the commencement of your lives as graduates of Drury University. In keeping with a tradition that spans generations and as an outward sign of the degree you now hold, I invite you to turn the tassel from your right to your left of your mortarboards. Congratulations, you are now graduated. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2020. Congratulations again. Please be seated. And now I'd like to invite to the lectern John Pope, the president of Drury Alumni Association. John.
Good evening. This is a special time for you. You have completed your journey from Drury students to Drury alumni. Your names will be added to the distinguished list of men and women who have been where you are now. You have been fortunate to spend your student years at a university that has given you rich and intellectual atmosphere. You have studied with outstanding professors who have provided you with the answers, and more importantly, with questions to help you expand your worldview and become lifelong learners. It is my hope that as you leave Drury, you remember to stay connected to your Drury family no matter where your adventures may take you. You proactively engage the Drury Alumni Network. You give back to the alma mater with your time, talents, and treasures. And you have a desire to partner with your fellow Drury alumni to uphold our alma mater as a strong and viable institution of higher learning in our community and across the globe. The journey does not end at graduation. Instead, your journey is only beginning. You are now tasked with going out into the world and putting your talents, skills, and Drury education to work. And while this world seems a lot different than it did a year ago, don't forget that Drury has been preparing you all along to succeed and thrive in any environment. This pandemic will eventually end, but until it does, don't forget these things. Your challenging academic schedule that tested you also made you resilient. You have faced challenging obstacles at Drury, but you didn't quit and you succeeded in your goals. This has given you the mental toughness, drive, and the confidence to tackle any obstacle life may put in your way. Your time at Drury has also taught you perseverance. You know how you accomplish your goals despite all the difficulties that may stand in your way. You will chip away little by little until you ultimately reach your desired outcome, no matter the adversity. Most importantly, you have been taught to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Our plan of attack may change 100 times, but the goal remains the same. We may be forced to think outside the box or pause and analyze, but we know no matter what it takes to succeed. We're all navigating uncertainty right now, but we can stand tall knowing and trusting in what we have been taught at Drury. It is in this confidence that we find our peace and our strength to maneuver whatever life may throw in our way. Never forget, as you navigate your path, you have a university and thousands of Drury alumni cheering you on. Drury alumni are everywhere, and you'd be surprised at how often the Drury family is right beside you. In fact, all Drury alumni in the audience, please stand and be recognized. It is a privilege to be a Drury student, and it will be an honor to be a Drury alum. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I, as president, do hereby induct you into the Drury University Alumni Association as the newest members, class of 2020. Congratulations. As you are able, please rise for the benediction.
May you go into the future with confidence, trusting that you have been prepared to make a special contribution to a world that needs your knowledge and wisdom. May you move into the next stage of your lives with love, remembering that your gifts of learning and skill have meaning only inasmuch as they are given away in service to others. And like Esther in the Bible, may you leave this hall with your diplomas, knowing that you may have been called to offer your gifts for such a time as this. It is often in the moments of greatest challenge that we realize our greatest destiny. Congratulations, graduates. Blessings be with you. Go in peace. Amen. We will begin dismissing the audience by section after the graduates have exited. As you are able, please remain standing for the recessional.
We will now begin dismissing the audience by section. Thank you for your patience. Section 111, you may proceed to the exits.